Dear American citizens in Guatemala, after 3 years in this wonderful country, it is time for me to say goodbye. I remember my arrival in Guatemala in 2020 was marked by the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. Challenges that we faced together as partners with Guatemala, contributing 8.5 million vaccines and over $33 million in protective materials, laboratory equipment, mobile hospitals, and more than 7 million syringes to save thousands of Guatemalan lives. We also worked together to address the impact of the storms Eta and Iota, providing humanitarian aid to more than 360,000 people in the most remote areas of the country. Our cooperation also achieved important goals for Guatemala's security, such as the installation of 7 checkpoints to prevent smuggling and human trafficking, in addition to cooperation that strengthened aerial and maritime drug interdiction capabilities. We likewise achieved a record number of 129 extraditions to put criminals in jail and supported the destruction of thousands of metric tons of drug precursors. By promoting good governance and transparency, we supported the fight against corruption, respect for freedom of the press, human rights, and protection of the fundamental values of our democracies. And through support for election observation and citizen participation, we have joined with Guatemala in the region to support elections that reflect the will of the Guatemalan people. With that vision, we have created prosperity and stability for young people, women, indigenous peoples, and all Guatemalans to address the root causes of irregular migration. Over the last 3 years, we ensured that almost 900,000 children received school meals, and we issued more than 27,500 temporary work visas to Guatemalans, providing a legal pathway for safe, orderly, and regular migration. We promoted economic opportunities with the creation of 80,000 new jobs, and through the Call to Action and Central America Forward initiatives, we secured over $4.2 billion in private sector commitments to invest in the region. Through the President's Emergency Plan for AIDS Relief, PEPFAR, we provided life-saving treatment to more than 22,000 Guatemalans living with HIV, and support to 16 public health centers and more than 600 health professionals. We also celebrated the return of the Peace Corps to Guatemala with the arrival of new volunteers to work side by side with Guatemalan communities on health, development, youth leadership, and rural outreach projects. They joined more than 5,300 American volunteers who have come to Guatemala since 1963. During my travels in Guatemala, I've had the privilege of meeting many of you, the thousands of U.S. citizens who have made Guatemala your home. And I've also had the honor of meeting often with our dedicated network of citizen liaison volunteers who help ensure your safety and well-being, which remains our most important responsibility. Finally, it was an honor to complete and inaugurate our state-of-the-art new embassy campus, built by more than 2,000 American and Guatemalan workers through the COVID-19 pandemic, and symbolizing not only the lasting friendship between our peoples, but also what we can accomplish together. I take with me so many wonderful memories of Guatemala, and I look forward to a very bright future. I know that continued partnership with the United States will help make that future a reality.